Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday, June 26th, in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am, excuse me, I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. Tuesday morning, and I'm in the garage recording because the love goddess and the little princess is still sleeping, although the love goddess will probably be awake by the time I get done with this here video. We shall see. If not, yeah. Alright, anyway. Time to bust out the beer of the day right off the bat, folks. Representing the red, white, and blue, you know. Because I got to represent the Patriots. Super Bowl 42, authentic Randy Moss jersey. Yes. Thank you to my sister-in-law, Saucy Beans. Uh-oh. A little vibration on the camera. Shit happens. Yep. She got this jersey cheap. Sadly, he had just left the Patriots when I got the jersey, but that's all right. Of course, the jersey's so big, it's almost a nightgown. It could be worn as a nightgown. Anyway, let's get to the beer. Today's beer of the day, Deschutes Brewery Inversion I.P.A. India Pale Ale. It is not a weak beer, folks. 6.8%. You know what that means. It'll put hair on the balls or the curtains, whatever you prefer. If you're a man or a woman, or if you're a hermaphrodite, like Jamie Lee Curtis rumor has it that she was born a hermaphrodite. Hair on both. Enough said. I know, a little toilet humor there. Sorry. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired. Been up since 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I've been awake for about almost 20 hours now. Straight. I are tired. I had to retire the red lighter. The one that I had since I started the show. It no longer works. So we got a green lighter now. Be around for a while. Inversion I.P.A. Bend, Oregon. This here beer's from. Of course, always poured properly in a beer glass. 45-degree angle. There you have it, folks. Professionally poured. Now it's time to professionally drink this bad boy. And you know what? This is a good IPA. I'm not into those wicked hardcore hoppy IPAs that just taste like I licked the inside of a trash can or something. Or licked a freaking, I don't know, a rim of a car. Something like that. So it's pretty good. I like it. So, good stuff. Bravely done. Well, definitely good. All right, time for a couple birthdays. Speaking of good, this guy is good, literally. My man Travis Good. Happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. Haven't heard from you since the Truman administration, it feels like. But Mr. Days and jolly old England working with you. Texas Hold'em guy. Awesome Texas Hold'em player, I might add. A lot of respect to you, Travis. Hope you're doing well, man. Love to hear from you. Let me know what you think of this crazy-ass show. And, miss you, brother. All right. And the other birthday shout-out. A man I worked with last, I believe it was 2002. My man, Zach Ditto. I worked with in jolly old Japan. A great country indeed. Like me, he's a fellow GNC posse member. A great man. From Ohio, living in Ohio, die-hard, wicked, hardcore Ohio State fan, a good pool player, a good man, a good father, good family man, and a damn good friend. Zach, I salute you, brother. Miss the hell out of you. Love hearing from you. And, hey, I like the Tigers. Die-hard Tigers fan he is. Love my Red Sox, though. Hell yeah. So, hope you have a wicked awesome day, my friend. And you too, Travis. Not a good day, but an awesome day. Alright, how about some additional shout-outs? My friend Mandy Cameron. Now, here is an awesome lady I have yet to meet in person. I met her Buffalo Bills chat room for the Buffalo Bills webcast that my friend Sal Capaccio does. And there's a bunch of awesome Buffalo Bills fans on there. Now, a question you're wondering is, Why would a Patriots fan be on a Buffalo Bills show? Two reasons. One, my friend Sal, phenomenal guy, also does the NFL podcast / webcast with my good man Johnny Vaughn, Chicago media god that he is. Sal's a Buffalo sports media god. Huge WGR 550. In fact, he's on right now. Look it up. WGR550.com, I think it is, or WGR550am.com. It's one or the other. Look it up. My friend Sal Capaccio. Phenomenal radio host. And a good friend of mine as well. As is Johnny Vaughn, Chicago media guy. Diehard Bears fan. Diehard White Sox fan. Yeah, I know. You got Kevin Youkilis. And we got garbage for Kevin Youkilis. Uke dog, we miss you, brother. But yeah, so Mandy. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, happy day to you, Mandy, and congratulations on the new house. That is wicked awesome. But like I was saying, so reason number one, I'm on that Bills show because lots of great fans, lots of great people, and I love talking football. Reason number two, if the Patriots had a freaking webcast or a podcast that was worth a shit, I might actually listen to it. The only one they got is the Patriots Football Weekly, which is about as boring as a Bill Belichick speech. I'm a Patriots fan, and I could say that. Bill Belichick is ultra boring. Yep, we're going to go over here, we're going to do this, and we're going to go over here. No, that's all I have to say about that. No. I think they'll be all right. Yeah, we need to watch out for that team. They're really good. They may have an 0-14 record, but they're dominating here, and we could have done better. We only beat them 49-14, but yeah, we could have done a lot better than that. We need to do better on defense. Offense, yeah, should have been a little bit better. We missed that play over there. Yeah. Oh, God. He is horrifying. But I love the guy. He's a brain. He's a walking brain. All right. So, Mandy, like I said, and y'all know me, Mandy, I'd love to meet you in person someday. You're like way cool. Ultra cool. And Canadian, too. Folks, don't even give shit about the Canadians. They are absolutely phenomenal. I'm telling you, a lot of good Canadian friends of mine. Salute to Canada. Cheers and beers. All right. Our good neighbors to the north. But yeah, I'm actually a chat moderator on that Bills show. Got to have a resident Patriots fan. There's also a classic Jets fan on there. My man Greg Perlman. Jets fan, diehard, and like me, we're both very classy. It's the only way to conduct a business. You got to represent as a good fan. It's the only way to do it. If you're going to go into enemy territory, don't be a schmuck. Don't be a schmuck anyway. All right. Now, a shout out to a great married couple friend of mine, Rob and his better half, Stephanie Johnson. Always talking to you guys, especially you, Rob. Oh, lately talking to you big time. Haven't heard from Steph much. What's going on? Steph, hope you're alive. Hope you're doing well. Missed the hell out of you. Rob, great man as well. Stephanie's not a man. Well, she's probably carrying your balls in her purse. My wife carries mine in her purse. I'll admit it. Hey, a happy wife makes for a happy life. But yeah, so you guys, I hope you're doing well. All right. Just want to give you a shout out and say, what's up? Next on the list, a wonderful couple. Ruben Dozani and his better half, Krystal Lloyd Dozani. Now, Krystal, total sweetheart. She was actually here on the show April 18th and 19th and got some of Farrah's wicked awesome cooking. Great friend of mine I worked with in England. Ruben, same thing. Phenomenal guy. He's a walking muscle with a head, always working out. I think the man lives in the gym more than he lives in his own house. What's the matter, brother? You ain't got to be the next Adonis. Come on. Be like me. Just say, forget about it. Who cares? I don't. Shoot. I'm the most out of shape 6 foot, 175 pound person you're going to find probably. But I still do well on those PT tests. Why? Because I enjoy life. And I have a wicked high metabolism. All right. And my friend Krystal, I post her page fairly often on the old Facebook. Like the page. She's an aspiring model. She will be the next Betty Page. I'm telling you. Absolutely gorgeous and a total sweetheart too. That's a hard to find. double combination like that. All right, next on the list, these next two folks, Jeff and his better half, Nancy Kirkpatrick. I haven't heard from you guys in a while, and I worked with these wonderful folks in California, and I remember when Jeff hooked up with Nancy, and they're happily married, a couple of kids if I'm not mistaken, and Jeff was like me, got God, and Jeff, gotta do it, baby. Woo! That's right, Ric Flair, baby. Always said it. Or Hulk Hogan, what's up, brother? That's right. We're diehard wrestling fans, still are. I don't follow as heavily as I used to. Need that to scramble, to be honest with you. That'll help. But yeah, I still love my wrestling. No doubt about that. Jeff, Nancy, now you guys are living in the Northeast, if I'm not mistaken. And Nancy, weren't you from Massachusetts? I can't remember. I want to say you were from, almost certain you're from that area. Jeff, smart man, hooking up with a good New Englander. It's the way to go. Jeff originally from Illinois, almost Missouri, if I remember correctly. Let me know if I'm wrong. I know you're a Cardinals fan, and I know you've been slightly converted into a Red Sox fan too. Smart thinking. Good man. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Looks like you are. Let me know what you think of the show. Love to hear from you. You guys are phenomenal. And gotta give it one more shout out to my man, Jeff Hall. He's from Utah. And he's a great man, a damn good man, and a diehard wrestling fan like me. And him and Jeff, I mean, they were like brothers, you know. I used to go over to Jeff Hall's house with Jeff Kirkpatrick. Three of us would be watching WCW Nitro and then WWE Raw, or WWF Raw it was at the time. Then it became Raw later on. But we'd watch Nitro and Raw all the time. And 3 hours of wrestling every Monday. Lots of fun. You know, they'd come over to my house for all the pay-per-views. That was good times, fellas. Good times. And I miss it big time. All right, so Jeff, shout out to you, brother. Yeah. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, hell yeah. Austin 316 says, I just whooped your ass. Yeah, I don't do that accent very well. But, hey, you know what? I'm not from Texas. In fact, he was from, where in Yeehaw, Texas was he from? Help me out, Jeff. I know you got to know. Of course I can't think of it now. Stone Cold Steve Austin. 253 pounds of badass. Shit. Where was he from? Victoria, Texas. There we go. I knew I'd think of it. All right. Random facts of the day. A couple of them. My man Kevin Sherman has provided random facts of the day. I actually looked these ones up myself. Now, my friend Krystal Lloyd Dolzani, she's the one that gave me the inspiration for doing a random fact of the day. So, Krystal, thank you so much for that. And did you know, folks, back in 1498, June 26th, 1498, the toothbrush was invented. Probably in West Virginia, because if it was anywhere else in the world, it probably would have been called a teeth brush. So, yep, most likely it was invented in West Virginia, maybe Kentucky, you know, where having one tooth is, hey, kind of normal. It's just the way it is. All right. And another thing, did you know, unfortunately, back in 1975, June 26, 1975 exactly, the great Sonny Bono and Cher, I don't even know what her last name was, were divorced. They got divorced. And they were a great couple in the 60s, great singers. They had the Sonny and Cher show as well. And divorced in 1975, and their daughter or son or whatever that thing is, Chastity Bono Belt, God, that thing is hideous, had a sex change. I don't know, man. I just don't, you know what, to each their own, but isn't that kind of false advertisement? I don't know. Just don't dig the sex change operation. You know, she wasn't totally gross looking as a chick, but why? I don't know. Better to be a lesbian than to be a former chick and become a dude and be, you know, heterosexual. I don't know. Just my philosophy. Let me know if you agree or disagree. You know what? Like I said, to each their own. I'm not against it. Do what you want to do. I'm not the judge. Thank God for that. Otherwise, this world would be screwed up. It'd be as fucked up as a football bat. That's right. All right. Now, how about the license plates of the day? Shout outs are complied with for today. This is, just to let you all know, this will be the last episode that I do the license plates of the day. Why? Because I've pretty much gone through my entire collection. There might be a few here and there that I have not shown off. No big deal. I've shown off all the cool ones. And if you want to see them again, just look through the episodes. They go all the way back to January 17th. This is one of my very favorite sets. And I only picked them up. I only paid $10 for the match set. Excuse me. 1957 match set Massachusetts license plates. They're going to look really great on a 1957 Ford Fairlane retractable hardtop someday. Now here's the problem. I got the license plate. I just need the car. And if you don't know what a 1957 Ford Fairlane retractable hardtop is, just look up the 1990 Andrew Dice Clay movie, The Adventures of Ford Fairlane, and you'll see a mighty fine automobile right there. They made them for 3 years. The retractable hardtop as opposed to the convertible. They did have some issues with them at times, but you know what? A car like that, suck it up. I mean, it is a thing of beauty. It's one of the most beautiful automobiles ever. It's my personal favorite car of all time. And I got the license plates to stick on it. That's right. There you have it. License plates of the day. Now, how about the song of the day? How about some doo-wop for today? And we're going back to 1956 on this one. The lead singer, Herbie Cox, was only 17, 18 years old when he did this. The song is called Neki-Hoeky by the Cleftones. This is what awesome music is all about right here. Tell you what, back in those days, vocal group harmony was at its finest. Predominantly black vocal groups, although they were also actually having some integrated vocal groups, whites and blacks, Puerto Ricans, things of that nature, Dominican, and that was rare in the 50s, but it did happen. But yes, folks, how's that for vocal group harmony? Kind of a catchy tune, isn't it? Now, what do I always say about all these old school tunes? Predominantly rockabilly, rhythm and blues, doo-wop, gospel. Listen to this. Yep, a damn good instrumental break. Sax player, late great Jimmy Wright. Born 1907, died 1987. 80 years old. Just listen for a moment. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. Jimmy Wright was the session sax man for the Cleftones, obviously, the Valentines, and also a doo-wop vocal group that a lot of people are familiar with, Frankie Lyman and the Teenagers. Yep. George Goldner labels, G, Rama. Shit, I knew this was going to happen. He had 4 labels. G, Rama, and there's 2 others out there, and I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm extremely tired. And, yeah, the session sax recording musician was the late, great Jimmy Wright, one of the most underrated musicians in history, undoubtedly. So I'm doing my job to make sure he gets recognition. And by the way, I have talked to 5 of his grandchildren on my YouTube channel. And if you look on my YouTube show, youtube.com/redbosox, my channel, REDBOSOX, you will notice, if you go back and search for some of the songs by Jimmy Wright from 1955 that I uploaded, long time ago, his grandchildren thanked me for doing that. That was awesome. And 5 grandchildren that I talk to. It's a pretty cool deal. So I got a bit of a connection to the late, great Jimmy Wright. Rest in peace, my man. Your music lives on through Dr. B. That's right. Reverend Dr. B, of course. And Jeff, I don't know if you two know this, but I was legally ordained 7 years ago yesterday, along with my good friend Joe Allen, who you guys remember well. And I have done 4 weddings and 4 retirement ceremonies. Pretty awesome. Pretty sweet. All right. Well, folks, you know what time it is, right? It's that time. And before I go, I just want you to know this is the last show you will ever see me as a 38-year-old man. Tomorrow is Reverend Dr. B's birthday. I'm going to be 39 and hopefully looking fine. The last birthday in the 30s. Because the year after that, I'll be the great 40. Unfreaking believable. Be 39. Wow. The key to life is to enjoy it. If the day ends in a Y, it's a good day. And those who enjoy life age well. I think I've aged pretty well. I've had people tell me that, like, they saw pictures of me from 10 years ago when I was in Japan. They're like, holy shit, man, you haven't aged a bit. I'm like, hey, like a fine wine, I'm getting better with age. One of these days, I'll have to show you my driver's license picture, and you'll understand. Some of you are well familiar with that. Ugh, I was beastly looking. I was the poster boy for birth control back in the day, undoubtedly. No woman would get with a disgusting ugh like me. Nowadays, hey, I'm married to royalty. Thank God for that. It's empty, like the brain cells of an average Yankees fan. Alright, folks. It's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink, or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli and I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. I'm out of here. See y'all tomorrow when I'll be 39 and looking fine to people that are blind. Bye-bye. Bye.